Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. In today's video, we'll be seeing how to create these two beautiful heart designs. So this was the pattern which I created for February month on the series of my calendar. So you can see the measurements what I have made, and I know that it is very late. So of course, because of COVID, I got stuck up in another place, so I couldn't continue my painting. Here for this pattern I have designed two hearts and the color combinations will be pink and blue. So various shades of blue and pink has been used here, and the pattern across the two pictures will be the same. So the color combinations and its details will be provided in the description box below. One challenge on creating patterns or the mandala patterns in the rectangle dimension is you cannot have equal partitioning, or you cannot place equal elements across the four corners. So there was that challenge here, but I tackled it somehow. You might see it in the end of the video where I will explain you how I did that. So here I'm just giving light blue. So one other idea I thought was on the center dots which I'm giving it now, to create a 3D effect through those dots. But I think I didn't achieve that 3D effect, but I'm still quite happy with it. But maybe in future I have to try the 3D effect of the center dots getting popped up more. Whenever you are placing a tiny dots, just don't place the tool on top of the surface directly. Just touch the surface slightly so that there will be tiny dots made. So this is one of the tip to create very tiny dots. So here I'm using this color to just create a circle across the heart. So I was not very fond of this color, so later I just changed it into orange color. You might see that in the next part of the video. So I'm just giving the same size of dots across, so this will be repeated in the blue heart version too. Now I'm creating a petal pattern with the same color whatever I used for the circle, and I'll be repeating it across. So now I'm doing the swishes. So when I was doing the swishes, I actually realized that if the space of the swishes is more, that is if it is not too tight or not too tiny, we can use this tool itself to create and swish it across. But if you had to do a tiny space, I generally use my quilling needle. So I was very happy that I was able to swish with my own dotting tool. So it came pretty good. So this might be one of the tip. If you're using a larger space to swish, you can just use the same dotting tool whatever you use to place your dots. as I said earlier, the space between the elements, or here the petals, is not that much equal. There is a different spacing. If you see it properly, the bottom 3 and the top 3 petals will have equal spacing rather than the side wise. So what I did was, once after keeping the dots, I thought I will place the dots on either side of the petals. Maybe something can be done. So I was just still thinking what are the other elements I can do, so I carried on with the swishes. This was the last step I did before going on to vacation. So I was not able to return back after a few weeks. So during this break of 2 months, I was exploring Mandala Vista's profile, and I was loving her swishes a lot. So I just wanted to try my hands on her concept of swishes. So what I have done here is, I just placed the center dot. Earlier than that, I have created 4 lines across, so you'll not be able to see that. So here, after the line creation is done and the center dot is done, on the right side of the line, I just placed a dot and I just dragged it through. Here you have to leave a very tiny space in between the petals so that the black is visible through. So I just did a right side kind of swishes rather than combining right and left mostly. So I just started with a lighter shade of pink, and then went to the original shade of pink. So in camera it was not captured very well, but in real time it is beautifully gradiated. So this was a time consuming process, but I swear by this design, it was very beautiful when it was completed. So maybe in future I will incorporate much designs or much pattern with these designs. So I think it took around 40 minutes for me to do this. So for a first timer it will take more time. So what was the idea here is, I just wanted to fill the center with the heart shape. If you see here, the heart shape is getting into shape now. So wherever there is small tiny spaces, I just created tiny swishes, and where tiny swishes is not possible, I just completed with the dots. So I repeated the same to the blue heart pattern too. So here I finally started with how to fill the spaces. So I just did the forward and backward swishes, and I had an idea of how to fill the space, and I went ahead with that. So I think this orange color pops more rather than the light color which I earlier used, so I was happy with that. So this tiny space I was not able to do the swishes properly without the quilling tool. So I just started to use the quilling tool for this tiny swishes. So it gave a very pointed swishes at the end. If you see the rest of the sides, now it seems to be equal, right? So what I did was, I just finished with the extra swishes. So if you see here, now the dimension seems to be perfect, but it is not actually. There are swishes to complete the spaces in between. So this was the idea which I came up to sort out the dimensions or the spacing issue. So I was actually happy with it. So if you see it very keen, you will know there are extra swishes. My most favorite heart pattern or the color combination used in this work was blue and orange. So my blue heart pattern was my favorite. So comment what is your favorite color combinations in this work. So I'll be happy to read about it. So now what I am doing is I have to fill the borders. So it's kind of spacious now. So I'm doing the same kind of the flower pattern. So after keeping the bigger dot, I'm just following up the smaller dots of pink and then the lighter shade of pink, and I will just carry forward creating the leaf pattern or the petal pattern. Once I did with the swishes, what I did was I just connected the two patterns or the petals with a series of orange dots, but I found it to be very clashy and very clumsy kind of. So what I did was on top of it I just did the black dots. So I don't think it is very much visible here. So whenever you're using rectangle dimension, please don't connect the corner patterns. This would do good. And for the center spacing, I was thinking a lot as to how to fill the heart and the circle, the space between heart and circle. Why? Because the spaces is not a proper circle space available. So I just thought I will just fill it with a twig and a flower blooming, meaning the love is blooming actually. So yeah, I just filled it up, but I didn't record that. Why? Because I'm not just proud of how I created the flower and the twig, so I just thought I will let it go without recording it. So now I'm just connecting the petals with the orange dots and a tiny bit of lemon yellow color. Once I completed with my design, I just added a Bible verse from Jeremiah 31:3. I have loved you with an everlasting love. This pattern can be used like whatever I'm showing it in the frames, and you can hang it over your wall. So hope you like my design, and thank you so much for watching, and please do comment, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you more. Bye bye.